Welcome back, everybody. I'm Legend. This is Turner, and we are Tag Team Suplex. So, pretty much what we did last week, normal recap on Raw, and then last night's very historical TNA NXT brand battle happened. So, let's get in with on the Raw topics here, because Raw was pretty well, had some really crazy stuff going on. Roman come out, of course, decided to start cutting his promo and got completely confused about who was coming out to stop his promo.
Yeah.
And later, after Bronson finally come out with Paul Heyman, we realized that he finally realized it was Bronson's Titantron that popped up. And now they ended up having a mini brawl just outside the ring after they ended up talking with each other for a good few minutes. And now they have a match set for Australia at Crown Jewel. It's going to be an Australian street fight. That'll be an interesting one. No countouts, no disqualifications. Weapons are allowed. Beat your opponent till they can't move no more.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And that should be a good one. And we'll get to that part in the prediction part of who wins that match. And we'll go from there. Then jumping over to the women's IC title. Maxine defeated Becky via countout. Now, at the beginning, Becky had Maxine kind of locked up where she couldn't do much.
Yeah.
But then Maxine figured out a way to get around all of that completely, which is something that she's been learning from Natty and TJ a lot. And I think that's helped her get more better in her wrestling technique.
Yeah.
So that match was kind of a shocker. I remember the rules is if you got count out, you didn't technically win the championship. You had to pin her to win it. But that moment should have been Maxine's moment to win.
So I've been seeing a lot of things on social media.
Yeah.
About how Maxine's improving and about how she's training in the dungeon and just this, that, and the third. But so I honestly thought that she was going to win the match.
I thought she was too.
Everybody's been hyping her up so much lately, so I just thought, and they're they're doing the thing now where Becky's kind of crashing out.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I won or I lose, I win.
Yeah.
But she doesn't win anymore. She's lost.
Pretty much.
So I think that they're going to have her drop the title before too long.
Yeah.
I mean, she's doing a good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
Yeah, then that whole situation, then Roxanne beat Lyra. This isn't going to continue to be a feud that's going to get annoying eventually. Bailey was out there by Lyra's corner. Same thing with Raquel with Roxanne. This seems like it's going to go back and forth until finally someone wins the whole thing or they have a rubber match to end the whole thing.
I think it'll go, it'll bounce and just keep bouncing back and forth. Kind of like it did with Rhea and Liv, but there's just not a title involved.
Yeah.
There's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing right now.
Pretty
WWE's booking has been complete and total ass lately.
Yeah.
Just like, and I'm sure we'll get into it, but the Seth Rollins thing going on. They don't know what they're doing right now, and it's kind of weird. I think that the ESPN buyout and I think all that is changing everything because it's not must-watch TV right now.
No.
It's not. I mean, we picked a horrible time to do this to start this podcast.
Yeah, right as everything was switching over.
Just because it was good.
Yeah.
Like, for the past, Triple H has been doing good the past few years. But
then ESPN deal just...
Well, not just ESPN, but Saudi. And everything else is just, they're buying in, and they're watering down the product. It's like, okay, you have two things to do on this Raw. You have 3.5 hours to do two things.
And
the rest of it is just filler. And just stop just giving us filler. Give us good stories. Just like, right now, who's bad? Like, who's the one, or not who's the one. What the hell is Stephanie doing right now?
Not really much. She hasn't defended the title, and she's got a match with Tiffany this Saturday.
Oh, yeah. But they still have Tiffany leading up into like other feuds.
Yeah.
They have Tiffany
and Jade.
Yeah,
Tiffany and
Jade,
Nia.
Tiffany and Nia, which is getting annoying because it's who she's fought the entire time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of Tiffany, though, I saw where, she's on an undefeated streak.
Yeah, pretty much.
She hasn't lost at all this year.
Yeah.
You know who they think's going to be the one to beat her and to take the title?
I've heard rumors, but I haven't been 100% sure on guessing a lot lately.
Alexa Bliss.
Miss Bliss herself?
Miss Bliss.
Oh, my Lord. She hasn't been champion late 2018?
I think that they'll do... So, this is what I think that they should do.
Yeah.
They should do... Alexa wins the title. Charlotte... Keep the tag titles on both of them, on her and Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte starts getting jealous. Charlotte wins the Elimination Chamber because she doesn't need another Rumble win.
Yeah, she's already had, what, 2 or 3? Two.
Yeah.
First
woman to ever win 2. But she doesn't need another Royal Rumble win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that they'll have her win the Chamber or win something else, and she'll go to Mania, and it'll be tag team champions versus each other for the WWE Women's Championship.
Possible, or she may win the Money in the Bank. She hasn't been Money in the Bank.
But that's like almost a year away. That's July.
You never know. Give it some time.
Right.
She could sneak up there on the Money in the Bank deal because she came close.
Yeah.
But I was seeing this today on social media while we are talking about Lyra real fast. Starting next year, Triple H has plans to push Lyra.
Good.
I don't know how far we're going to see how the push is going to go, but it'll be a different push. But we could see a potential championship besides the IC title championship on her eventually. But with that jumping over, we're going to go into this whole thing with CM Punk coming out, cutting a promo, then LA Knight cutting a promo, and Jimmy and Jay also coming out, cutting promos and getting heated with each other the entire time. Literally. Punk said some things that pissed Jay off, and Jay was ready to tear into his ass.
Yeah.
You could tell. Came close to slapping him multiple times. And you see Jimmy over there trying to stop his brother from trying to hurt him because they're all friends. Like, they helped Cody get freaking stuff going, and they helped with the Bloodline match, the War Games match that they had. Literally. Jay is not in the right state of place right now. He literally is throwing Roman Tribal Chief vibe out because he wants the world title.
I saw a thing last night that said that they think that Roman's trying to build a bloodline.
Rebuild
the bloodline. But instead of being under, like instead of Roman just lying and conniving and being the heel that he is.
True.
He's trying to do it as, like, partially as a good guy now. I'm yawning again.
Like a half baby face, half heel kind of vibe?
No, not even half heel. Just baby face all the way. Like, he thinks that, or the person that I was reading thinks that they, that it's going to be, like, he's going to try to push Jay to go do this and Jimmy to go do this.
Wow.
And try to push them to kind of unite and come back together. I don't know. See, but what I keep thinking is what are you going to do for War Games?
Yeah.
Is it going to be like the women's was last year and just kind of thrown together last minute?
Yeah.
Or is
it going to be planned out the correct way like it should be?
Yes. And the way they're going, it's just going to be, oh, well, here's a bunch of guys and here's a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Here, you don't like each other tonight.
Mm-hmm. I could see that, like you said, we talked about this potential War Games still. Seth, Bronson, Breaker, like we said, Knight, Punk, Jay, Cody potentially because Cody's feuding with Seth. Like, that could be kind of what they're leaning toward, building that, but it's taking a little bit to build the story. But later half, as everything said, words were said, one got super kicked, another one ended up getting super kicked again. So then that led to being a main event match the other night, and pretty much CM Punk and LA Knight won that main event match, even though that was made last minute.
Yeah. Well, everything right now in WWE is last minute, and WWE is supposed to be and Santi talks about this all the time on his channel, and Nick Aldis used to do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He would just show up to work hoping, like, WWE is booked, and it's supposed to be, it's supposed to be like it's real life.
Yeah.
So, like, and I know that they have the match booked, but it's like he just shows up to work every day and he's like, oh, I hope some guys start fighting today so I can have a main event.
Yeah.
Like, no, bro, just book better, Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
Put Roman against freaking Bronson. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But that's like the only good match on this card.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing Cody versus Seth
for the Crown Jewel title.
They're trying to do a WrestleMania. They're trying to do an A+.
Pre-early WrestleMania type event to get attention before they go to Vegas here in the next few weeks, and then Vegas next year in April, and then that following April right over to Saudi, and Saudi's going to be more than likely a shit show.
Yeah.
Because they sold out. But with all that going on with CM Punk, LA Knight, and the Usos, that match got squashed last night. I say it was a pretty good match. I mean, there's some flaws that they had they needed to fix, but you never know. Jumping over to Kyrie versus EO. Like we talked about in the last episode, the betrayal has officially happened.
Yeah.
Again,
it'll happen again, or Kyrie will turn on Asuka before too long.
Because Kyrie is kind of getting bullied into this situation. Literally, past episodes of Raw, Kyrie is like totally innocent and does not want to be involved in any of it. And Asuka's just dragging her into it.
Yeah.
And it's getting annoying, and Kyrie's probably going to potentially, like you said, turn on her, and she'll side with EO, and then they'll probably tag team together or have a triple threat match eventually with all three of them.
Which will be a banger of a match.
Yeah, pretty much. By the end, pretty much, Kyrie got the win, and then they did a little bit of cheap shotting after the match, which was kind of uncalled for, but if you want to make a statement, you got to do a cheap shot right after something happens.
Or if Triple H is booking, you got to do a cheap shot right after it happens.
Yeah. Asuka holding EO down, and then Kyrie going from the top, hitting her, and then dropping her like a sack of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go to, this one's still good. Dominic still pussied out on this match. AJ, Dragon Lee, Penta beat Judgment Day completely.
Yeah.
Dominic pussed out and left like nothing. Left JD and Finn to defend themselves. Come on.
Well, it'll be a matter of time before we're sitting here talking about Dominic versus Finn.
Yeah, that'll be hopefully soon. Maybe with Dominic, like I talked about last week, him potentially splitting off and leading that Americano group, or going on just a single solo face run, being himself, and Finn goes back to the Demon. Because they're still hinting at it. I've seen the little box setting up there on the locker. I'm like...
But that's every week. Like, it's gotten to where it's not a tease anymore.
It's getting more common. But literally, this match was real good. Had to have been at least a 5-star match because Penta and them worked well together. They played perfectly. This is when I wish we'd have trio titles for WWE, because this would be so cool to see. Them having trio titles, because it's so cool. But... yeah, of course, Penta landed the DDT on Balor, ending it, and Spanish Fly from McDonough is everything else. 619, of course, the Styles. Rusev made his way out of the ring, and that's what also stopped the situation, too, is Rusev tried to come out.
Mm-hmm.
But that ended up with Rusev getting told to go back to the locker room and stay there for the rest of the night, and then Styles hit the Styles Clash and ended McDonough and ended the match and got the win. Which, after that match, he cut a promo before Crown Jewel this weekend. And I believe that they're going to leave it all out there in the ring.
Yeah.
They're going to have a hell of a 5-star match. And it's going to be an A+ match for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's two of the best to ever lace
run
up
it back.
Boots. Yeah, and AJ said it himself. He used to do his favorite hobby and beat up John Cena, and I love that.
Yeah. And he's still kind of playing on with it now here in these past couple, since they've announced him, which is awesome. You don't see AJ getting a lot of spotlight, but this match is a spotlight moment for him to kind of get a little bit of an extra push before he retires next year. Mm-hmm. I mean, we hate to see another one go. I mean, Lord, Cena announced it. Now he's fixing to retire. I mean, we don't know who's left. I mean, we don't have much. All the new people are NXT people.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard to get used to the NXT people. I mean... you got Chelsea, you got Tiffy.
Chelsea Green.
I mean, we have so many good ones coming from NXT. Rhea, Bayley, NXT, but she's going to be retiring sooner or later.
Because, did you see where she said that she wants to retire and open up her own wrestling school.
That's what we talked about last episode. I mentioned that, and it was something that I think she could probably handle. But if I was her, I would talk to Natty and TJ about before I go jumping into starting my own school, because you're going to want to know information. Yeah. We'll get to them in NXT topic, man, because I'm glad for them. They've worked their asses off for that.
Sorry. I like showing Legend things on my phone to just make him uncomfortable.
But, of course, we talked about this just earlier. CM Punk and LA Knight beat the Usos. And pretty much that ended. Punk landed the GTS on Jay, which is nuts, because I still get Vietnam flashbacks to GTSs on Cena a lot back then. And then ended up just ending that match pretty well. And then still, that's pretty much what all happened on Raw this week. But now
we didn't talk about all of it. We didn't talk about the backstage segment with Rollins and Punk. Or not Punk. Heyman, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So, for those of you that missed it, it was pretty much Rollins is like, I can't lose to him again, talking about Cody.
Yeah.
And Heyman said, you're right. You can't lose to him. If you lose to him, you lose the locker room.
Yeah.
You lose the respect of Bronson and
Breaker.
Braun. And he said, pretty much told him he has to win.
Mm-hmm.
And Seth said, well, you mentioned everybody besides you.
Yeah.
And he said, what happens with you if I lose? He said, I'll have to rethink my decisions on why I chose you over Roman Reigns.
Or Punk. I mean, and we also see it with Lesnar.
Yeah.
Him announcing Lesnar Palooza was not approved by Seth. It was a fuck you, Seth moment, and let's see where it goes. Like,
the only good booking right now on Raw is the Vision.
The Vision storyline that's going.
It's not good at the same time because they just started. They were supposed to be like the new Legacy. They were supposed not Legacy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Legacy.
Yeah, because that was Randy, Cody, and
no, it's not. That's
the Legacy.
Evolution.
Yeah, Evolution. Yeah.
They were supposed to be this powerhouse, and they're not.
Yeah.
They're fighting. I mean, it's Bronson and Braun are pretty much Seth's bitches right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're not a tag team. They're not going for IC. They're not going for anything else. They're just helping Seth keep his title.
Yeah.
That's not the way you should have booked them.
Yeah.
You should have booked them by having Bronson and Braun win the tag titles.
Yeah.
Having Seth have the World Heavyweight Champion. Mm-hmm. Have them run in every now and then. Okay, fine, whatever. Every fucking match has run-ins now. Just everybody has a group or friends or whatever.
Yeah.
But every match in WWE has, and here comes the Hills Buddies. No, stop that shit.
Let the match play out and see where it takes you.
Seth's supposed to be this dominant heel.
Mm-hmm.
He's not. He's a little bitch because all he does is, he wrestles for a little bit and then his buddies come in and his fat friends come in and take out the competition or he takes out the ref.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that Roman used to do. They're using the same
tactics.
Yeah, they're using the same damn tactics. And we got tired of it with Roman, and we're going to get tired of it with Seth before we got tired of it with Roman.
Yeah.
Because at least Roman made it interesting.
Yeah, for the 4 years that he was champion.
Like, Roman didn't have the bloodline when he was champion, whenever he won the championship. Roman made the bloodline while he was champion.
Yeah.
Seth had the Vision. Mm-hmm. That's how they won the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
That's how he became champion.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's ridiculous at this point. Just be like, all right, guys, fuck the fans because we're going to take all your money and give you the most basic-ass pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm.
And the basic-ass Raws, the filler Raws, which right now we are in a time from January to April is when WWE gets good. And then from
later on in the summertime through July.
From mid-June till the start of August, it's good.
Yeah.
But between then, you're just doing fillers.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that way. You're supposed to build up to WrestleMania starting in January. You're supposed to build up to WrestleMania. Then after WrestleMania, you're supposed to build SummerSlam. Then SummerSlam, you're supposed to build the Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And then Survivor Series builds to Royal Rumble,
and then Rumble.
That's in January, and then Rumble to Mania.
Yeah,
that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
it's not.
They've switched the whole calendar situation, and it's been noticed too. When Bronson and Breakker had that match last week,
yeah,
Seth did not look at them one bit, and they were looking down on him. That tells me right there, cracks are forming, and it's waiting for Bronson and Breakker to just finally
snap on
it. It hasn't been together
that long. Just there was rumors of a fourth member coming.
Yeah.
And, like, before the group even got off the ground, it's starting to break apart. Like,
true.
No.
I mean, yeah.
You could have done so much good.
Yeah.
I think that they should have had somebody. I think they should have had Bronson and Braun.
Yeah.
And then they should have had, like, bring up Ethan Page. Put Ethan Page in it.
Yeah.
Then you can have Bronson and Braun be this dominant tag force.
Yeah.
Then you can have Ethan Page beat Dom for the IC. Mm-hmm. Give all the gold to one group, the same way that you did with Judgment Day when it was good.
Yeah. Or same thing they did with Bloodline.
Yeah, Bloodline, exactly.
Had both tag titles and World Heavyweight Championship and Universal title.
Yeah.
Literally.
The only thing that changed is I'd have put the U.S. or the Intercontinental on Solo. Yeah. But just book better, bro. It's sad that two college students can sit here and see a path that you should go down. If I'd have to put WWE the way that I book it on WWE 2K,
yeah, we would definitely have better.
Bro, it would be better.
Fans would enjoy it, and we'd actually bring in more people. We'd have more money coming to us, but not charging outrageous prices for it.
Yeah,
literally.
You make more money by charging less.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you charge less, people are going to buy more.
Pretty much. Yeah. Like, we talked about that in the first episode when I went to the one over in Tulsa. I spent $90 when that T-shirt should have been maybe $20, not $40.
Yeah.
Like, literally.
Yeah, and it's not only that. And, Legend, you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but take the fucking title off Cody.
No.
Put it on Drew.
No.
Drew or Randy.
Randy I could see, but Drew, he has no plan.
Exactly. Drew is the best. Drew is a fucking star.
Well,
put the title on him. He deserves the title. He's done nothing but worked his ass off for 3 years now, and has just gotten screwed, as he likes to say.
Yeah.
But he just keeps getting screwed and screwed and screwed. And it's true. Put one of the titles on him. I don't care which one.
Yeah.
Make him a fucking star. He is a star. Treat him like one.
Well, give him the IC because that's all he needs left.
One of the best wrestlers in WWE right now, he was in WWE. The best talent. He wasn't over because you didn't push him right. Santos Escobar left.
He's actually back. They signed him.
No, he's gone.
They signed him to a new deal. Multi-year deal.
Did they?
Yeah, just today.
Last time I saw it said that he was gone.
No, he's back.
Okay. Somebody that was over, that you did let leave, he had the charisma. He had everything. And I watched the interview with him last night. Mm-hmm. Karrion Kross.
That with Chris.
Yeah, with Chris
Van Vliet. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to try and watch it tonight because they literally talked about it. And I saw a post about it today. They were talking about maybe potentially going to AEW.
Yeah.
And they would stay in AEW.
Yeah. I don't know. AEW sucks at booking too.
Yeah.
And look, I get you have money situations and you have this and you have this and you have this. Fuck the money. The money will come. You're one of the biggest companies in the world. You just gave all your rights to ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
You have a deal with Saudi. I may not agree with that, but you have a deal with Saudi. You have money coming in.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're going to have fans. Where the fans are happy. The best that WWE has done was from January to April to WrestleMania 40.
Yeah, pretty much. Going into 41 and then...
You gave the fans what they want.
Yeah.
Give the fans what they want. Give them Karrion Kross. Give Karrion Kross not even a world title. Give him the IC.
Give him US or something, or a tag title or something.
They could have, honestly, even the AJ and Cena thing.
Yeah.
Even John Cena's getting fed up with the bullshit.
Yeah.
He's fed up with it. He's always been, I don't pick my opponents. I don't pick my opponents.
Yeah. Well, he picked AJ.
Now he's picking his
He put it on Twitter, and he put Triple H in that tweet for a reason. Because he's noticed it too, and like you just said, he's pissed at it. I'm pissed at it too. Because you're delivering a match that you should have won against Brock. Should have never done the match with Logan, because Logan was just stupid. Wasted, 3 matches worth?
Yeah.
Money in the Bank.
Well, you had the tag match with him.
Yeah, that was the Money in the Bank.
Well, no. So the Saturday Night Main Event, he
Yeah.
interfered in that one with I forgot who it was, but Cena interfered in Cody's match with Logan. So you had that building, then you had the tag match, and then you had the match with him
at Clash.
Yeah. Stop. Okay, Logan Paul's good.
Yeah.
Logan Paul and John Cena do not need to fight though, because Logan Paul and John Cena's styles do not match.
Pretty much.
Put Logan Paul against other people. Put Cena against other people. The TNA shit going on in NXT that we're going to talk about in just a minute, that should have been a main roster. That should not have been NXT.
That should have been on special on Netflix or something, because this was so good.
No, they should have been. Okay, imagine this. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of, by the way, did you see the promo that whenever Trick gave all the jerseys?
I haven't watched it yet.
It's pretty funny.
I'll have to watch it.
So, you had Trick, you had Saints, you had Miles, and you had Javon.
Yeah.
Okay? Replace those with main roster guys.
Of course, most people, that's the same. There's so many that we could put on the main roster on that part.
You could have had, if you wanted to do heels versus face and WWE be the heels, you could have had Seth Bronson, Braun, and one more. You could have put Drew in there. You could have put Jimmy, Jay, Punk, and LA Knight. Don't have them feuding. Those are your 4 biggest stars on Raw. Why are they feuding?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Pretty much.
Why are they fighting each other? I get your biggest faces or your biggest stars are supposed to be in the matches together. No, they're all 4 faces.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they fighting?
Yeah. It's not worth it. They're wasting time.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where NXT has the best booking in professional wrestling right now.
Really, they've had some really good bookings these past couple of weeks. Within every Tuesday they've had the show. They've done really freaking well. And but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff within the division that's starting to fold out where they're just going to crack and someone's going to betray. And Bronson and Breakker are going to be the one to betray Seth, and then who's going to take over? Is it going to be Braun? Is it going to be Heyman? Or is it going to be Brock? Or is it going to go back to Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns.
But we don't know until we figure it out. But yeah,
put Paul back with Brock. Roman doesn't need Paul. Roman can cut a promo. Brock can cut a promo too. Brock's funnier as shit.
He could cut one.
Seth cuts a promo.
Yeah.
Scratch that. Don't put him with anybody. Don't put Heyman with anybody. Put him or with any of those. Put him with somebody that can't talk on the mic.
Tiffy would be a perfect one to start training.
Put him with a Jey Uso.
Jay, he could use the help because his brother's got the promo skills like nothing. 100%. Jimmy has the better promo skill, but Jay would benefit from that.
Yeah.
Even bouncing off, potentially even ask Sammy to help Jay a little bit because Sammy improvised he's not feeling very oozy. Like, that was an improvised line, but it made social media headline.
Okay, that's something good about WWE right now, though. I do like that they called up Javon, and Javon's on the main roster now.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like that they're doing the U.S. Open title.
Yeah, going back to what Cena did originally when he was U.S. champion.
Yep.
And it's nuts, and that Sammy's out there like, hey, I'd like to continue that legacy that you started with the Open Challenge. And he's only had, maybe 2 matches so far on the Open Challenge stuff?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Because he had Cena, that first one.
Yeah, that first one they did. And then Javon was maybe the second one or third one?
I think Javon was the second. I forgot who it was last week.
I'm trying to think. If not, we'll figure it out after we get done here, and we'll probably include it in next week's episode if not. But now we're going to switch over to the NXT versus TNA showdown. Big. I'd say it should have been a premium live event because it was so, from what I'd seen and stuff after social media.
But once again, only 4 matches.
Yeah.
There should have been 5 because the showdown ended in a tie.
Yeah. So, of course, we'll you want to save these guys for last, or we want to hit the topic hard and hit them?
Let's do her first.
Okay, so Matt and Jeff Hardy taking the NXT Men's Tag Team Championships from Dark State to TNA, and now Matt and Jeff have made a longer reigning, well, no, not longer reigning, have the most tag team titles.
Yep.
They've won from every other company out on the whole wrestling circuit.
If you can win it, they've won it. You know what else this does?
What?
This makes TLC more interesting.
Yep. No, that happened SummerSlam, that TLC match.
No, I'm talking about TLC, the TLC that's coming up between them and the Dudleys.
Oh yeah, the last match together for one more time.
That one. Did you see what it was?
The contract extension for Santo?
No.
Oh my lord. How did it?
I think that's fake.
That doesn't sound right to me.
I think it's fake, but I think it's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's already happened, man.
I think that's pretty funny though.
Reposting it again.
Okay, so what we were just talking about was it said that Andrade's contract has expired with AEW and he's expected to be at SmackDown this week. For those of you that don't know, Andrade started out with WWE.
Yep.
His contract expired. He went and signed with AEW.
Mm-hmm.
He went to AEW, wrestled there for a while, married Charlotte Flair. His contract expired. He came back to WWE.
And
then he left again
and went back
recently,
to AEW.
Yes, and went back to AEW. He just keeps jumping from brand to brand.
He is going to have a weird stories to tell in the near future of how many times he switched brands and never stayed on a single one half the time long enough.
But
besides AEW for that.
Him and Charlotte
whole
did
time.
split, so I think that's why he left.
Yeah. Well, I've also heard personal stuff, drama, work stuff too, with not agreeing with Triple H. Could be another reason.
Nobody agrees with Triple H because he doesn't book worth a fuck.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm sorry, you are going to get an F on this week because I keep saying fuck, but
he does not care whatsoever. We can curse as long as we want.
Okay, well, good, but it's bullshit.
Yeah. But that's still amazing for the Hardys to get that gold. I mean, that's one more thing they needed on the tag team shelf.
Yep.
Was to claim the NXT ones. They've had every single main roster tag title. Oh Lord.
Oh crap. Okay.
Nike?
Yeah. Okay. So the Tribal Thief, Bronson, had his had that shirt that said Tribal Thief and he had the shoes on the neck.
Yeah.
Like on the shirt.
Uh-huh.
Nike forced WWE to take the Nike off because of trademark.
And copyright stuff.
Which is bullshit.
But it's a big thing for copyright related things, and that's the legal situation WWE has the legal department to handle.
Yeah.
But that was a hell of a match. Dark State didn't expect the Hardys to win or even have a chance because they had Matt and Jeff have history. They have been brothers all their lives, and they know how to handle the situations. But yeah, that one guaranteed was a 5-star match for NXT and TNA. That was just fire, the way they did it. Then we jump over to the women's match. Women's match looked a little different, but the NXT women got the win. They had the Iconics. Who else was with them on the TNA roster? So they had NXT had JC Jane, Sol Ruka, and then who else did they have?
Doesn't say.
There was 2 others, I think. We talked about them. Nah. Of course, TNA had the women's champions, the Iconics, Cassie Lee and Jessica McKay. They were literally there. Lola Vice was the other one.
Yeah.
NXT.
I don't really remember who all was on that match, but I do know Jordan Grace was the special guest ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then TNA, Kelowna Jordan eliminated Vice shortly after she had already eliminated. It was just before. It was after Lola got eliminated by the Iconics. Then TNA got their champion, women's champion, shortly after. Couldn't come over Jesse Jane and Sol Ruka as another Soul Snatcher won the match for the team. That was a little bit different of a big match. But yeah, I mean that's still one of the very high style women's Survivor Series elimination match. Okay, so they changed it. I thought it just had been like a tornado tag or
nope. They were both Survivor.
Gotcha. Then we jumped down to Ethan Page, North American champion, beating Mufasa Ali from the TNA roster, which Mufasa was a former WWE superstar.
Mm-hmm.
But came close to winning the Money in the Bank several years ago, and then Vince ripped it right from under him.
Because of another dumbass booking decision.
Yeah.
He was on the ladder, nobody around.
Pretty much.
Brock Lesnar's music hits. Instead of grabbing the motherfucker like I would have.
Yeah. I would have grabbed that thing and said, bitch, no, you're not winning. I'm out. Grab it, leave, don't say a word.
Yep.
Because that's still one of the stupid moments of that Money in the Bank year. He was that close, and they ripped it right from under him. Which is stupid. But Ethan Page got the win with Twisted Gwen to retain the title and keep his North American Championship, or the Canadian North American Championship, because he changed the strap from the standard brown to the Canadian flag.
I'm not gonna lie, I like it. And
I think it looks cool.
If somebody from the U.S. wins it, I think they should put the U.S. flag on there. But
was it not Tavion Evans? Who was it? The one he was facing, the one that Tyler Bate came back to.
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember because he could have made it. He could have had an American flag one.
Yeah,
but yeah. Ethan Page got the win, of course. I mean, Ethan's good. I kind of followed him on social media a little bit. It's really good for where he started. He started in AEW and then worked his way to WWE now, his dream job, and has his own action figure.
Yeah.
From WWE, because he had some with AEW for a bit, and you don't see those much anymore. So, like you said earlier, we were talking about the TNA men's match. TNA defeated NXT's team. Miles Bourne, superstar, he was first one eliminated. Wow. By TNA's Intercontinental Champion. Woo. Darn, that's right off the bat.
So, all right. So Trick came in. He's like, "Hey, got y'all some jerseys."
Mm-hmm.
So he hands it to Javon. He hands it to Miles. Miles like, "Hey, I always want to be a part of the team."
Yeah.
Sorry, he's deaf, so he talks weird. But anyway.
Yeah.
So he's like, "I always want to be a part of a team," and Javon's all excited, and Ricky Saint's standing there, and he goes, "And for my co-champion or my co-captain," he goes, "Here you go." He said, "I got you an extra medium." And he goes, "But," and of course, Trick had the big C on his chest.
Yeah.
He goes, he said, "I put the lowercase c on yours, though." He said, "But it's still a C. It's still a C."
Yeah.
And he said, "But it's just a lowercase."
Mm-hmm.
And then Javon Evans, it pans to Javon Evans, and he goes, "I'm 67. 6'7".
Going with the freaking crap we have on social media right now. Big thing rolling around. Then Javion Evans was next to be eliminated after that. And Moose before rolled up by the X Division champion, Leon Slater, in shocking fashion. Man, Moose is new to me. I haven't seen much of him. So
Moose is badass.
He reminds me of like a Batista a little bit.
Like a Bobby Lashley, I think is what he's.
Yeah. Trying to go for him.
Joe Henry was a special guest ref.
Yeah.
I thought, honestly, whenever I saw that, the first thing that came to my mind was Joe Henry's going to screw TNA.
That was a potential one that I thought. After you told me he showed up, I was like, is he going to screw TNA or something?
Yeah.
Or is he going to screw NXT out?
No, I think he was going to screw TNA because his contract with TNA is coming up.
And, yeah, now we have that situation, and hopefully if he does come to WWE, if he starts in NXT or if they put him on main roster immediately.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
They'll do NXT because they're stupid.
Or start him with some training sessions and then work his way up to the main roster. And then Ricky Saints got to the corner, hoping the tag trip for the TNA World Champion, hopped off the apron and walked away, leaving Saints on his own. You just betrayed your own brand by wearing the other title and walking away from your own team that you said that you're the captain. When we realized the real captain was Ricky because he won the match for him.
No, he lost.
Somehow it says Saints somehow mustered strength to eliminate both Karazin and Slater, but Mike, and gave. but he still stayed in long enough to get close to the win.
Yep.
You don't throw your extra captain off the boat like that. Like, he threw him off no reason. But I guarantee you, like, some of these matches here on this were really fire. Specifically, the Hardys match and probably the women's match too was up there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So is that all of NXT?
Yeah, pretty much. And we can jump in back to the segment that we did pre-early predictions. But now that we actually have a fifth match announced for Crown Jewel, we can actually kind of predict that last match. So if I remember correctly, we picked Cody versus Seth.
I think it's gonna be Seth.
I'm still going Cody.
With everything that they're talking, I think it's gonna be Seth.
I mean, we'll have to see. I mean, we don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Asuka, Kyrie versus Io and Rhea.
Rhea.
I was saying Rhea too because you're in Rhea's home country. She was back in Perth on Monday Night Raw doing press for WWE, so kind of building that up over there for them. Then the women's Crown Jewel match. I think we both said
Stephanie.
Yeah.
I may have said Tiffy, but I think it'll be Stephanie.
Stephanie's going to get the win no matter what.
I don't know. She's undefeated. It's hard to pick against Tiff.
I know. But I don't know. I mean, Stephanie's got it. She just now got the championship, but she's now slowly getting started.
I think somebody interferes.
Yeah, you never know.
That's the way WWE does, or WWE does. They interfere.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stupid, but
and then what else? Cena and AJ. Of course, we both said Cena winning that one because after hearing the promo, Styles cut on Monday was fire. He like they said, leave it all out in the ring and not look back.
Yep.
And he probably won't look back because that match will be a history book match for sure.
Yep.
And then now that's what, all four matches that were announced so far, and then just this one just got made. Bronson and Roman Australian street fight.
Bronson.
I'm going Roman.
I'm going Bronson.
I mean,
his hometown.
Yeah.
Bronson.
I mean, like you said, we did with Rhea. Choose the Aussie and pretty much, yeah. Choose the Aussie or if you had a chance if it was in Japan, you'd choose Kyrie, Asuka, and all of them to win. But I'm still going to say Roman. If you predict better than I did, then I'll give you props for that, man. Flat out. I mean, this is all just purely just projecting things for us ourselves. But, yeah.
All right, so we're done with everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Who's going to dethrone every champion?
Dude, that one's a hard one. We don't know yet. And, I mean, I could see Jade taking Tiffy eventually. If not, Lyra taking the title off of Stephanie if they let Stephanie hold it until next year. Mm-hmm. Seth, I could see potentially Punk coming back for it because he's already talked about it. He wanted to do. He literally talked about it in the promo on Monday. I could see it. Or if not, LA Knight could.
Nope. Braun Breaker.
Breaker, yeah, we talked about that one a couple weeks ago about him potentially World Heavyweight Champion. I mean, he's already got IC title. I mean, he only has 4 more titles to get.
Mm-hmm.
U.S. and then World Heavyweight and then Tag. Well, not 4 or 3.
He doesn't have. Well, yeah.
Because then there's only 3 there left because he already had IC title.
Who beats Sammy? I think I know who's going to beat him.
I mean, there's been a lot of people that could beat Sammy pretty well. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty tricky to tell.
You ready for it?
Brock.
Nope. Oh, hell no.
Oh, come
Close, but no. Debuting on the main roster. Obafemi.
Obafemi, yeah. I forgot that they were fixing to call him up. That's why they had him drop the title to the Saints.
I think that's what happens.
Yeah. I mean, he would be up there pretty fast. We just don't know when.
Nope.
Then, of course, you were about to say Cody. Who would dethrone Cody? I mean,
Randy or Drew.
Either. If I had to, I'd say Randy.
Yeah.
Because Randy is still eyeing it. Jay's been eyeing it. But Jay's already been World Heavyweight Champion. But he hasn't been WWE Champion. And they've been both side-eyeing it like nuts.
I seen where they think that they're going to do Cody versus Roman 3. at WrestleMania.
At 41.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. I would like to see Seth lose the title to Roman. Because going back when Netflix first signed the deal with them, they wanted Roman to be champion on Netflix on Monday Night Raw.
I don't know.
And that never happened. And it should have.
I don't know.
But needless to say, I don't know if that'll ever happen. If it does, it does.
Time shall tell.
Yeah, pretty much. We just basically play it by ear. And I finished Unreal today.
Good. What'd you think?
Watching the last episode and, of course, Punk having the main event match, I can see why he was in his mind and couldn't handle the emotion. I mean, he's been waiting for several years to finally get on the main stage.
Yeah.
And the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl of all wrestling. And just even after the match, losing everything, his emotions prove that he cares about the business.
It meant a little something, yeah.
And he wants to help further the business. But like you said earlier, if fucking Triple H would quit booking shitty, we could have a good wrestling year.
Yeah, but we're not.
Pretty much. So, yeah. Any of you viewers are watching right now or listening to us on Spotify, check us out on YouTube as well. We do post these videos on YouTube. This one was kind of a last minute before we go on fall break this weekend.
Yeah.
And pretty much next week we come back fresh with Crown Jewel results and what happens on Monday Night Raw. And that one's going to start early for us over here in the States. 7 a.m. actually.
7?
Yep.
I will not be watching it.
I will be probably waking up at 6:30 to turn the stream on and lay in bed until 8 and probably listen to it.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of early. And like we said with the Australian match starting at 5 a.m.,
I will not be watching that one either. I will be seeing the results on the line.
that's what I'll be doing as well. Because that's way too early.
It's way too early, and I don't have $30
Yeah.
to waste
Pretty
on
much.
wrestling anyway.
Yeah.
If it was better, and Triple H booked better,
It'd be worth the $30.
yeah.
But if this deal falls out, Peacock probably be open. Hey, come back to us. We treated y'all right. We gave y'all time. I mean, it's stupid decision going to ESPN and now bite them in the ass.
Yep.
And that ass biting is not feeling too well. It's killing them. Like you said, when Palooza was graded a C+, and the only match that saved it was the women's match. Like, literally. But I want to thank all you viewers and you listeners. I'm Legend. This is Turner, and we are Tag Team Suplexes.
Stay golden.